Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Randy's Rants here. It is Monday, April 20th, 8:55. Crazy times we're living in right now. Especially update here in California. This says I was reading a article where it says that this may last all the way till the ending of May, this quarantine, which I hope it does not. Or maybe, maybe if it lasts to the endings of May, and let's just say by June, for the first 2 weeks of June, it's already gone. Okay, maybe I can live with that, but at the same time, this is a virus. I don't know what the fuck can go on with that shit. But that's just a quick little update, especially here in California. Oh, it's fucking California. It's better than fucking Florida. Shit, Florida, they have fucking wrestling as an essential, and they're opening up some of their beaches, which I feel, in my opinion, that is something that is literally not smart at all. We're talking about a virus that they still can't even figure out. They believe that everybody who's infected has a different strain, that it's not the same. That's why for some people it hits them and other people it doesn't. I was reading a report on that. I was reading a report that also that there's a possibility that every time someone gets it, it evolves, or somehow I won't say mutate. I'll say it just evolves like to a different strain. Especially when I forgot where I read it. I'm trying to remember where I read it. But do the research on it. I may be wrong though, but from what I read, that every time when someone gets infected, like it evolves each time, and then it hits somebody else harder, and it just keeps evolving as I read. But fuck, I wish I could have remembered that fucking that article. I'm gonna have to look for it. I'm definitely gonna look for it so I can put it on the next podcast. So look for that. But definitely, this coronavirus is freaking. It's some crazy shit right now. But let's not talk about that right now. One thing I want to talk about a little bit of life, especially right now. During these times, I feel like it's the best time to always keep humor, keep optimistic view on things, because this is a time where I believe we most need it. At least in my view. I mean, times are crazy right now, guys. So this is the best time to try to get everybody more joyful. But life, man, I'm gonna tell you this: life is like an embarrassing story. You always gotta be able to retell it and laugh every time. You shouldn't be embarrassed of your past. You shouldn't be embarrassed of any story, because whoever you are now is not the same person you were when that happened. At least, to my point of view. I feel like if you're able to tell a story or tell something that happened to you and really go back into your past, that shows your maturity. That shows like how much you're willing to talk about a lot of shit. Because at the same time, that's not you. You are not that same person as in that story, or as in in multiple things, not just stories. But I say embarrassing stories because I'm gonna tell you this, and here's an embarrassing story that happened to me. All right, and I'm saying it because it's happened to me, and it's gonna happen to everybody once in their fucking life, whether you're young, in your teens, 20s, 30s, 40s. This is bound to happen to you, even most likely too when you get to 50, 60, 70, or 80. All right. I remember one time I was working at a security job. It was at an outlet. And we're rolling around in a fucking in a golf cart. It was an electric one, so it was pretty dope. You charge it, and you'd be able to roam around for a few hours, which was badass. I kind of enjoyed that part. It was always fun. But man, I'm gonna tell you this: I don't know what the fuck I ate. I don't know what the fuck I ate, because man, I had the worst case of gas at that day. And let's just say I was going behind the outlet. I was doing a patrol behind the outlet, and I remember had a crop dust. I had a fart. So I was like, I'm just gonna go behind this. I'm gonna go behind this behind the building. As I'm going behind it, I'm just gonna fucking crop dust that whole fucking alleyway. So I'm like, all right, I'll do that. Right. So let's just say, it goes. I start going back there as I'm going through the alley, starting to let it rip. But let's just say what came out was not what I expected. I didn't shit my pants right. Let's just make this clear. I didn't really shit my pants badly. But let's just say I had diarrhea that day, and I didn't even know I fucking had it till fucking that fucking moment. So don't you guys fucking judge me on that shit, all right? But as I'm going, lift up my leg, not to make noise, gotta come out silent, silent but violent. As I lift up my leg, damn, bruh, what I felt come out, I was like, oh shit. How we Mexicans say, lo salió con caldito. But yeah, as I'm going, that shit happens, and let's just say not the whole thing. I didn't let completely rip, because as soon as I felt that one part hit the chonies, I was like, oh shit, I gotta clench my butt cheeks together. I was like, oh fuck that. At that moment, I'm like, oh fuck, please don't tell me what I think happened. But at that moment, I also stood up a little bit on the cart. I lifted one leg up, so I wasn't completely sitting on my full ass. So just in case something did happen, doesn't smear all over. So as that happens, I go into the fucking restroom. No lie. I grab a piece of some napkin and toilet paper, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta do a fucking oil check. Let's see what the fuck what the fuck is leaking. So I did that, and then I'm like, oh fuck, you know what? At that moment, I didn't even bother to check. I was like, you know what? Sit on the toilet, pull my pants on, everything. Luckily, I'm glad this day I had a fucking pocket knife. I'm glad I carry pocket knives. I don't know why that day I had one, because I really never carried one, or even before. This was about like maybe 2-3 years ago. No, it was about 2 years ago. Yeah. Was it 2 years ago? About 2.5 years ago. We'll say 2.5. Because my memory's a little shot right now. I can't really pin the date or during, So that happened. As I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know what? I gotta get rid of all evidence. I'm so fucking glad I had that pocket knife. All right, so I open the pocket knife, and as I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know what? There's nobody in this restroom. I'm gonna fucking get rid of this fucking evidence. I'm gonna get rid of the evidence. This is gonna be like a day nobody fucking knew until now. So you know what? If you guys are laughing now, go fuck yourselves, because this happened a long time ago. I'm no longer that same person, right? There's a lot of food I fucking there's a lot of shit I don't eat anymore in the mornings. There's a lot of things I stir away from unless I'm at home. But I start to, rip the chonies. I go with the knife, rip one end, rip the other end, and I grab it, throw it into the dumpster. I'm not gonna say where. It could have been in the bathroom, could have been outside, but that will forever remain a mystery, because I'm taking that to the fucking grave. But the fact that I can go back to that story is that I'm not embarrassed of it, because I believe life. We always got to say what embarrassing things happen to us, But not only that, if you can tell an embarrassing thing, you can always look at your victory. You can look at all the good things you do, all the badass shit you've done. You always got to be able to put the badass shit that you put out all the time. Don't always look at your faults. Don't look at where you make a mistake. But the reason I say this is because it makes people laugh. It's something funny that happened to me. I can share this, even though people are probably laugh at me. They're probably gonna be some funny ass comments. I don't fucking want to hear it. Probably mud butt, fucking Skid Row, fucking I don't know, mud tires, fucking get my llantas or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what the fucking nicknames are gonna be coming out. But I'd rather say a funny story because it's gonna bring joy to people and it's gonna make people laugh. I like making people laugh, but at the same time, I love making myself laugh. And every time I remember this story, it makes me fucking laugh as hell, because I'm like, fuck, that is the same reason why I don't do dairy in the mornings, especially if I'm gonna work. I stir away from dairy as much as possible, except for cheese. Fucking love cheese on everything. Cheese is fucking delicious. If you don't fuck with cheese, it's hard for me to fuck with you. But definitely that was one of the most embarrassing moments I had, especially at work, because this happened at work. There's a few other stories I got to say, but I'll save it for some other podcast. I don't want to say all the stories at once. I got to save the juicier ones for later. But definitely, I would love to for you guys especially learn how to say your most embarrassing moments. Sure, people may laugh, but if you can laugh with it, you can laugh with them. It's just gonna make it even better, especially if If I tell you an embarrassing story, I'm expecting you to say something. Like, don't just. We all have an embarrassing story, no matter what it is. Whether you tell me, oh, I've never had something, bullshit. We've all had something happen to us, right? I'm fucking 26. I can tell you, I've had some more embarrassing shit happen to me. If a fucking another 26-year-old says, oh, I've never had nothing embarrassing happen to me, that's a fucking lie. We all have shit happen to us. Whether you want to share it or not, that's on you. But it all happens to everybody, and I feel, especially for me, if you can share that story and laugh and not give a care what anyone says, because it was years ago. I mean, it doesn't matter unless it's like, unless you got friends like fucking in Superbad where they fucking remind you every fucking time. Remember when that, I think it was that scene where he was like, he was getting mad at, I forgot who was getting mad at because they weren't playing soccer or something. And he's like, dude, it's soccer. And he's like, hey, Greg, go piss your pants again. He's like, dude, that was in 8th grade, you asshole. We all have friends I'll bring up the past, but definitely, I feel we should try to create more laughter, especially in these times. Let's stuff with that seriousness and that sad stuff. All right, let's enjoy ourselves during this time, man. This is a perfect time to be optimistic, to show how we can really overcome this shit. But definitely, I would like to hear some of your guys' stories. I don't know how, but send me an email or some shit. Send me an email or just go on my Randy's Rants and put a comment, or I think my email should be on there, but I'm gonna make a new one for Randy's Rants. I want to have that separate from all my other shit. I don't want to keep it bundled, even though I already have like fucking 4 or 5 emails. Literally, I got 4 or 5. Like right now, I got like 3 or 4. I'm gonna tell you this: each one has a different one. Each one, the first one is when I subscribe to stupid shit just to fucking see something, things I really don't like, or shopping. Not really shopping, because I use my other email. I use that for shopping to the stores I like, or when I need to use it for something serious. And then my Gmail, that's one I use specifically for anything that I need for work, business, school, bills. That's my basically my go-to email. So yeah, I got 3, but I'm gonna make a 4th one for Randy's Rant. So because I want people to. I would love for people to email me, tell me some of their stories, tell me what what shit they go through, or ask me questions or whatever. It fucking everything is up for fucking grabs. I'm trying to remember that fucking word. Everything goes. Send me whatever you want me, which is no fucking nudes unless you're a lady or a girl. Just no dudes. I don't roll that way. All right. I don't want no dudes in my fucking emails. I don't want none of that shit. But definitely, another thing I would like to say that I finished the Power of I Am book. Finally finished it. I'm gonna be finishing David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me. That one I'm almost halfway through. I bought another book actually the other day at Target. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's called The Greatest You. I forgot the author. I'm hoping to read it. Start reading it hopefully by next week. And I definitely I would really like to encourage people to start reading, especially in this time of the whole Corona quarantine. Definitely start to look at other activities, but also I feel like this is a perfect time for people to do things, to grow, to up their knowledge, to get ready for the future. Especially during this time, I kind of took this time to get myself prepared, especially for school. I started doing the payment plan to finish my paying off my school, because I really want to finish my political science degree. I really want to transfer out. I'm hoping Bakersfield or Los Angeles. Those are my tools that I'm really looking forward to. I really want to go to Bakersfield or LA. I really don't care, just any of those two. Because Bakersfield is still not far. I can still just drive from here to there, or just get an apartment over there. But LA would be cool. Northridge, Fullerton. I wouldn't mind living in Santa Clarita. I'm telling you, I was when I wanted to go pick up my pops in Tijuana, I stopped at the Target, and man, I passed by so many nice apartments. I was like, I can fucking live in this area. This area looks like I ain't gonna fucking die. All right, but I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to shopping. I'm a huge Target person. I love shopping at Target. 1 or 2 reasons. First reason is at Target, I don't feel like I'm going to get mugged. I feel a little bit safer. This may be racial or something, but there's a lot of white people there. A lot of white people shop there. A lot of white girls. Don't judge me, all right? Especially in California, all right? Also, at Walmart, or at least the Walmarts I've been here, I do not feel safe at all. I feel like I'm going to get mugged. I feel like I'm going to get robbed. I'm going to get held at gunpoint. Fucking who knows what else can fucking happen. I see a lot of things I don't want to see. There's a lot of bellies out. A lot of ratchets. I'm like, dude, I don't want to see that shit. The Walmart is the place I go after work. After the gym. After certain areas. After certain activities. I'm going to go there. Any other time, when I'm wearing my normal clothes, when I'm wearing this, I go to Target. I fucking love Target. But I'm going to tell you this, though. Especially these fucking times with Trump being president. There's a lot of racist assholes. And I'm going to tell you this. Here, there's a lot of Hispanics, a lot of culture. A lot of culture in Walmart. At Target's different. At Target, if I go there, the less chances I'm going to be, murked. That is why. Those are the only reasons why. And also Target's, at least for me, Target, it is a little bit more cleaner. But, I ain't judging anybody if you guys like Walmart. That's you guys. But this is just me. That's just my take on it. If you don't like it, kiss my ass, all right? Or eat my ass, whichever. I don't give a damn. And also, one thing I do want to say, if you're listening, whatever you're going through, whatever it is, man, it's gonna get better. Whatever you're going through, it will get better. I promise you that. You just gotta keep hustling. You gotta keep putting that work. Stay on your grind. Stay on your goal. Don't get sidetracked by this bullshit, all right? Don't get sidetracked by anything. Don't get sidetracked by friends, all right? Don't get sidetracked by that party coming up or this dance coming up or a concert. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice what you want for your goal, for your dreams. That's one thing I feel a lot of people kind of forget, especially in these times. What are you willing to sacrifice for your dream? What are you willing to sacrifice for your goal? That is the main thing. Because without sacrifice, it can't be victory. And yes, I did get that from Transformers. No sacrifice, no victory. Fucking love Transformers. Especially that new one. That, is it The Last Night? That one's pretty dope. I'm not lie. The Bumblebee movie, I'm not lie. I thought I was gonna hate it. I actually watched it. Pretty damn good. All right. But thank you guys for listening. This is a short little episode. Love you guys. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Randy's Rants. Also follow me on Instagram, Randy 2020. That's Randy triple spelled out TRIPLE 2020. Definitely my Snapchat. I have a Randy's Ranch Snapchat that I'm gonna start utilizing more, and also and then if you want my personal one, ask me. Once you subscribe to the Snapchat, I'll give you my other personal one. But I kind of put the same shit on for both. I don't know why, but like I said before, eat my ass. I don't give a damn. But I still love you guys. No matter what, I still love you guys. I love all people. All right, but definitely subscribe to that. And definitely, this is gonna be up on all platforms. I think it's Apple Podcasts, Castbox, iTunes, Spotify. A few. Man, I can't remember all the platforms, and I apologize for that. But definitely look for subscribe. Leave me a comment if you guys would like. If not, that's fine too. I'm one of those that I'll just like people shit or subscribe and then just won't leave a comment. That's just me. I'll just do the thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. And if you give me the thumbs down, well, again, eat my fucking ass. But love you guys. Greatness is one day at a time, and let's get it. Bye. Love you guys.